That may not know who you are. Of course, you're everywhere, especially on Facebook
Yeah,
and all the events, traveling all over the place. I'm amazed by you, brother. Share
for,
some information about yourself, and we'll get started there.
yeah, for sure. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody, all the Enagic family from all over the world, from sea to shining sea. I love it. I love what we're able to do together. We're all in alignment with health, wealth, and success, and prosperity and good times all together. So, what brought this about was that I was taking a look as an entrepreneur. My background is 20 years in banking and financing and real estate development. And every year I would analyze what my strengths were and what my weaknesses were at the end of the year and starting the new year. This being the new year of 2019, I was looking at where can I help the Enagic myself and the Enagic family get better at. And I felt that my weakness was with something a tool that's very important that we've always had access to, but I was weak. I've been weak in it. I've been with Enagic for 10 years, and I said, the Enagic web system. I didn't have the know-how or know-abouts on how to utilize this amazing tool. So I made a phone call to to Eric, and I was sharing ideas and sharing my thoughts on, hey, can we do a training webinar of what Enagic 2019 is all about? Because there's been so many changes and updates to websites and how to use the tools and how to access the tools and how to benefit for it in our business and make our business more successful. And Eric has always been so humble and helpful and said, yeah, absolutely, let's do this. So that's how it all came about. Lo and behold, we rocked the system and 1,600 people registered, and now we've got to find some other ways to get people on here, which I love. This is the vision of 2019 going forward with Enagic and our Enagic business. I truly believe that. And with the education that you guys are going to get today, or just the presentation of what is EWS, what is Enagic web system, and how can this help us, and why is it so important? My brothers here, the co-founders, Darryl Prusak and Eric Prusak, brothers from another mother, they're going to share the 2019 up-to-date EWS system. So
Absolutely.
Start out and go from there, guys.
All right. Great. Well, I'll just kind of start out. My name is Eric Prusak. I'm one of the creators of the Enagic web system, and joined here with Darryl Prusak. I'm in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Asheville, North Carolina. It's a place we call home. We love it. It's a little cold today, but waiting for spring. The flowers are starting to come out, so pretty excited about that. Darryl and I started back in 2006, and the long story short, or short story long, or whatever, however it turns out, it started with the water. Somebody introduced us to the water. I bought a machine. Being a health conscious person, fell in love with the water right away, and turned out we were in the web development business, working with network marketing companies, building marketing systems. And they're like, hey, can you help us with this project? We're like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So we just went in with our passion and our purpose, just like all of us do. When we find this water, we get excited. We enter this with our passion and purpose, and amazing things happen. Miracles have happened. So this is our 14th year. We're celebrating. We're excited that we've been here this long, and we're looking forward to 20, 25, 30 years. There's never been an opportunity in the planet like this. There's never been an opportunity that I've seen with the longevity and the benefit of Enagic. So I just want to say thank you, Enagic, for all that you've done. Thank you, all you beautiful people out there, for coming and being a part of the Enagic web system and the Enagic movement. Darryl, would you like to say some words?
Yeah, so a lot of you have probably already heard from me. I'm the development director behind EWS. I take care of all of the programming. When you got a bug, I'm there to fix it. But a lot of the question I oftentimes get with the field out there is that they don't understand who is EWS, in relation to Enagic, and what do we represent. So in short, EWS is a division of Enagic created to provide distributors compliant, ever-evolving business management and marketing systems. So we're contracted with Enagic, and we take their lead, and we make sure that their vision for their product and their brand is realized. And we translate that into marketing for distributors. The things that they say they need, we work in between the two and build out the systems that people are telling us they need to move forward with their business. So EWS has really grown over many years. based on that, the budget that is produced by EWS memberships goes directly back into that development. So EWS is that kind of that self-funded division that your membership is what creates all of the new products, all of the new videos, all of the new systems, all of the new tools and great features that we're going to walk you through today. So that you understand, Eric and I are not, we love the water. We have multiple machines, but we're not distributors. So we're essentially representing Enagic for the marketing and web systems. And we're here to provide you these amazing tools that we're about to run you through. So that being said, what I want to do with you guys today is I want to really I want to blast you through everything that Enagic is, Enagic web system is. And it might get a little bit overwhelming at times because we have a lot that is EWS. But go ahead and let it overwhelm you. Let it, sink in how much is possible with EWS. Because at the end, we're going to kind of wrap it back around and show you also how simple everything is as well. So I'm going to start off, of course, getting into our websites. Now, of course, that's at the heart of what EWS is. We create multiple websites. Why not one website is something always asked, because there's not one type of customer. So you need different websites that is going to target the message to the customers that you're actually talking to. It's okay to start off with one, but as you really get involved in marketing, you're going to want to make sure that the website you're dropping your prospects on is targeted to that prospect. So we develop these websites according to the need. Eric, I think there's a little bit of background noise there.
Apologies. Got it.
There you go. So we target these to the needs that leaders have come to us saying, hey, we need a website that says this. We're working with customers like this. And that's what these websites produce. Multiple different websites. There's actually a total of 7, in fact, and we're going to go through them real fast. So bear with me here. The E1 is a single page website. It's a light teaser. This is very good for the older generations who don't navigate the internet that well. This is a great page for them, a great introduction for them. The E2 website is kind of our all-around master of a website. It's our global website. It has over 20.
I think your audio is slipping out just a tad there, Darryl.
Is it? That happens when I start talking fast every time.
Well, you're coming all the way from Costa Rica, so it's got to come a distance, right? The jungle doesn't have the best internet in the world.
All right, let me know if it drops out again, and I'll try switching to another headset too.
You're good right now, brother.
All right. So the E2 website is our global website, and it has over 24 different languages and growing. This is really a great website to kind of tackle every single angle of the Enagic opportunity, from product to the business opportunity, and do it globally all around the world. We'll get into a little bit more about how that functions. I see somebody's asking about the E1 again. E1 again is the single page site that is great for the older generations, because our tests have shown they love that single page format really well. So the E4 website, E3 is long gone. If you're wondering why the skip in the number, that was an old site that was removed a long time ago. The E4 website is our prospect generator. This site was actually leveraged inside Infinity Marketing, a system that we use to generate prospects at one point in time. And we pumped a lot of traffic into the site, and we proved that it performed really well converting traffic over into prospects. So this site just kind of lightly touches on all of the product information. It does not go into business at all. It's a product-oriented funnel. So this site's about just enticing the person to want more information, and of course that ebook opt-in. There's multiple different opt-ins, free DVD opt-in, etc. There's a lot of nice features to this website to make it really good at converting traffic. The E5 website, this website was created as our first business-focused presentation. This website is for desktop users, people who you want to target your marketing to desktops, not mobile. So this is for desktops, people sitting at work wanting a better life, might be trickling into this kind of a website. And this gives them a really strong overview of what it is to be in the business of Enagic and Kangen Water. The E6 website is our eco website. This is our response to people saying that they're going after the target market of people looking for an eco-conscious way of life to get rid of household chemicals and looking to clean up their lifestyle. So the E6 website was created to answer that need. This is everything about the eco properties of Kangen Water, nothing about the business. This is a beautiful site because it's really rich and very deep, full of recipes and ideas on how to actually use Kangen Water in all the different areas of your life. So when you're going eco, you're going E6. Then we got E7. This is the commercial angle of your business. When you are going commercial and you're wanting to sell these machines to restaurants in your local area or spas or anybody that might actually like it, this website here is all about the commercial side of Kangen Water. So this has a free DVD opt-in, and it allows people to request that DVD from you and learn all about how this Kangen Water has helped other people's businesses. Then, of course, we have the Ukon product. That's the E8. Anytime you're going after your Ukon market, supplement market, turmeric people who are buying turmeric, you can target your market pretty well. This is going to be the site that you're going to want to do. Now, this is the whole opportunity. This is not just about selling the supplement. This is about selling the opportunity and the supplement. So this site has 3 different videos. It's going to tell people about the benefits of Ukon and how Enagic's turmeric is more beneficial perhaps than others on the market, so it distinguishes itself, and then it goes into the opportunity and why they would want to join such an opportunity. Great site for sharing the Ukon opportunity. So that being said, that's a list of all of the different websites that are possible. And again, you pick one when you're just getting started out, but as you start expanding, we make it very easy for you to expand the website selection that you have. Now, we have every single one of these websites has a lot of different customization features, and I'm just going to blast you through some screenshots showing you that when we do manage these websites, we have the Kangen demo with all kinds of beautiful options. A lot of people don't even know this is it. This is relatively new. So you might want to check out the Kangen demo.
Darryl, I'm sorry to interrupt. You're cutting out a bit again, brother.
All right, does it sound like, let me switch Bluetooth just in case it might be that.
All right, yeah, so we're hitting all of the main beginning points. We're going to get into some exciting stuff, so stay tuned. We'll get going here in just a moment. We'll make sure we have good audio.
All right, how's the audio?
Good to go.
Audio, check. Love it. Okay, so hopefully it's a Bluetooth problem and not an internet problem. Nonetheless, customizable features, the Kangen demo features that we have here. These are relatively new. You might want to check them out. It helps you customize your Kangen demo video page. Don't take Kangen demo video page for granted. There's a lot of feature packed into it, which I'm going to blast through in this webinar. We'll go in deeper later. But understand we're focusing a lot of our attention on the Kangen demo to really bring a robust presentational opening funnel point for video marketing. So these are some of the customization screens. Every single website kind of has its own list of customizations that you can drop in. There's really a lot going on here. Good news is you don't have to touch any of it. By default, everything works great, but you can drop right in at any point in time and just make it your own. Give it your own flair. That leads me into talking a little bit about what lead generation and opt-in points have. So you have your websites, but these websites are, of course, engineered to not only educate and help you sell your products, but it's also engineered to get people to opt in, to request more information for you. So I'm going to go through some of these concepts here. Of course, there's many ways to generate qualified prospects. Make sure that your marketing is always tapped into the website that you are delivering them. So if you're, and then you give an example of what that means. If you're going to do marketing on what a great opportunity and you drop them into the E6 Eco website, you've lost them because they clicked on a link that said, what a great opportunity. And they landed on an Eco King and Water thing. They don't even know why they're there. So making sure that your marketing is actually very well focused so that when they arrive at the website you link them into, they understand why they're there. So we're going to drill into these ones a little bit more. First thing I want to bring about is the fact that you have multiple customized ebooks. Let me just do a sound check real quick. Has the sound been okay? Yeah? Okay? Sounding good? All right. So we have multiple customized ebooks. We have 3 different ebooks. Again, we go with the Eco ebook, the green ebook. We have the Health ebook that's focused on healthy body balance. And we have the Business ebook that is focused all upon the opportunity. So we have 3 different ebooks that are fully customized with your information. So these ebooks are tied to particular websites. So for example, if you want the Eco ebook, you're going to need the E6 Eco website. If you want the Biz ebook, you're going to need the E5 website. And once you have those, it activates these new ebooks. And these are great marketing pieces because we're not just talking about a PDF that just gets blasted out. That, you know, what you got to understand, you're emailing a PDF. People are forwarding that PDF. They're forwarding to their mom, their uncle, their brother, anybody that they were thinking about this product for. And if your name is not on that PDF, you're losing everything, right? So these PDFs have to be customized, and we keep your PDF ebooks fully customized. As you can see here, like the table of contents has a nice big plug for you. At the footer of every single page has a nice plug for you. And that makes sure that anytime your name changes, your phone number changes, your email address changes, your website address changes, we take care of it for you. Your PDFs are automatically updated. You don't even have to think about it. So these fully customized ebooks is an important part of what goes into the quality of the EWS system that you're getting. So customized ebooks. Then we have the high quality DVD request. This is the DVD request we created not just to, you know, try to give away free DVDs. This DVD request was actually created because we wanted to really test what it was like to get a much more higher quality opt-in. Now, when they click that tell me more on that DVD button there, you can see the form that pops up here is pretty intense, right? Who wants to give all that information? Well, what we were actually testing is what is the quality? We might get a lot less of people opting in with giving us their full data so that we can mail them a DVD. We might get a lot less, but what is the conversion rate of those people over to team members or customers? So we developed this to kind of give you guys that option of really pushing out a much more heavy opt-in to give you a much more qualified lead. Anybody that's going to fill out a form like this is highly motivated. So if you're using the free DVD option on your E4 website, make sure when you get a DVD opt-in, you follow up with those because a person was highly motivated enough to fill out this big, long form. That's called a qualified lead more than the just give me your email address and I'll send you an ebook. That's a little bit less qualified. It's going to take you some more effort to really push that one forward. Next thing in the lineup are the newsletters. Of course, we have a newsletter system built into this. Almost every single opt-in offers the people the ability to request your newsletters. Newsletters are great because it's going to give you that trickle, right? So a lot of the times a product like this can take months of working with a contact to really move through, depending upon what their motivation is. If their motivation is product oriented, it might take that long to get them educated and ready to move. So the newsletters are really great because it keeps you in front of them. It automatically sends out these emails to anybody that's in your newsletter campaign. Again, this is all part of the funnel. So they get these emails. that they're product oriented. This is the health awareness newsletter. So they get these emails that kind of keep you in front of them. They're addressed to the person personally, and they're from you personally. And it kind of gets that trickle moving, so you don't have to push so hard all the time. Sometimes people just end up coming right back to you after getting one of your newsletters. So that takes us on to a relatively newer feature. Again, this is what I was talking about with the Kangen demo website. This is the video opt-in feature. Now, a lot of you that have been discovering this have been having a lot of fun with it, I've noticed. This video opt-in feature is out of your mobile app. If you don't have the mobile app, we'll go into a little bit of that later, but you need to have it.
Very powerful.
Audio, is the audio okay?
Yep,
Good?
you're good to go, bro. Keep going.
All right. So the video opt-in is a really cool way to share one of these fantastic videos with your social media networks, or you can send it directly to a contact. But if you're sharing it on your social media networks, this is how it works. I loaded up a video in the Mobi. I clicked share. It pulls up the screen that you're seeing here. I'm saying, yes, I want to require an opt-in to view the video. And yes, I want to know anytime somebody views my video. Then I'm going to type in a little bit of title. You don't have to. You can leave everything blank to get default content if you're not too sure what kind of content you want to push out. But I like to put a little bit of content in there, and I'm going to share the video. And as you can see, that content I put in is shared directly to my Facebook when I click that share video. Now, there's, of course, few more steps after you click share video. You're going to have to select Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. You can share it to any kind of a social media network that's built into your phone, anything that you've already set up. When it gets onto something like Facebook, you have a nice, beautiful ad here showing off the video. And anybody that clicks that, this is the cool part, anybody that clicks that is going to get taken directly to your Kangen demo website. Now, this is important to understand here, because I told you the Kangen demo is not just as it appears. There's a lot of feature packed into what this Kangen demo actually does. So when they get forwarded onto your Kangen demo website, they're presented with your information and have a nice big play button sitting there, and they're all excited. They're ready to see, what is this water? What's going on here? Who's that handsome fella? They click play and they get presented with an opt-in form. This is the opt-in to play, right? So they just stick in their name, their email, maybe their phone number if they're feeling pretty happy. Does my sound good? I see somebody saying no sound.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay. All right. So they plug in their information, they click play video. Hey, why not? Let's check it out. What is this video doing? Yeah, and on your phone itself, it's saying, Jane Doe just opted in to watch your video. That's
awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Now you're knowing right away, man. They're ready. They're hitting your video. They're hitting that play button. You can click on that link on their Enagic Mobi to take a look at who this person was and even where they came from, and start your dialogue, start communicating, send text, talk to them. Of course, you might want to wait a little while. You don't want to text somebody as soon as they click play video. They might feel that's kind of creepy. So yeah, you can wait a little bit of while before you
What are you, spying on me?
Message. Yeah, exactly. To give them a little bit of time so they don't feel creeped out that they're sitting there on your webpage. And respond to them. This is a really cool way to generate. And again, you could select any one of the videos from your video library to really make this pop. That opens up opportunity to do all kinds of different marketing, right? So this is a really cool way, a really neat feature to use and keeps you in alignment with everything. And we have contact form, contact form, contact form, contact form, contact form, contact form. We got a lot of contact forms. There's all kinds of opt-ins built into your website. And this is very important. Again, what these websites are planning to do is help to convert your traffic, your targeted traffic, hopefully, into beautiful opt-ins and contacts and wonderful, beautiful, smiling people that you can work with. And that's what the websites are engineered to do. So we're putting opt-ins everywhere we can throughout your websites. There's all kinds of points of opt-in, and we're always expanding on them. What else do? We're also integrating with your Facebook Messenger. Now, if you have a business page in Facebook, you can actually go into your back office and configure your business page so that it actually integrates your Facebook Messenger directly into your Kangen demo website. So when people are popping off your videos and hitting like, they can go over to the hit and chat and start chatting you up right away. And you have a conversation going right through your Facebook Messenger in real time with the people watching your videos. Really cool feature. Don't miss it out. It does require a Facebook business page to set one up if you don't have one. And we have some tools that'll help you do that too.
Great customer service and great for ads too. If you're running ads and you want to interact with your customers, it's a great way to do that.
So
One
that
quick
was
thing, Darryl.
Yeah.
I didn't quite hear you, but I just wanted to make sure on something. Do you have contact forms?
We don't have them yet, but we're working on it.
All right.
Steve the heckler.
So that covers all of those different features that I showed you before and what we were looking at. And there's a lot of power there. And I know I just covered a lot of information for you guys, and your heads might be spinning. You might be feeling all tingly and excited. You might be feeling a little bit confused, but don't worry. We're here for you. And it's actually pretty easy to do. You just got to take it one step at a time. And that's what this Yes movement is all about. One step at a time. Yes, yes, yes. So the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is the automated webinars funnel. Now, this is obviously a very hot ticket. We've been doing this for a few years now. And it is the True Health webinar website. Now, we all know True Health. That's the Kangen message. We're all about the True Health. This is not just about drinking the fantastical water and getting healthy. This is also about the peace of mind and the wealth and the finances and having the freedom, the Enagic lifestyle. So the automated webinars, the True Health webinar system, this is a system that's going to be getting a lot of our attention in the very, very near future. We're already working on expanding it now, but what does it do now? How can you leverage the system? So I want to walk you through a little bit of what the automated webinar funnel actually does. If you haven't been through it yourself, you might not know it. So here we have the lineup. This is kind of the process that your people will go through. So you're doing your marketing. Your marketing is all about this beautiful, live the life of your dreams, Enagic lifestyle. Maybe you're not even saying Enagic. You're just talking about building a great lifestyle. This is the True Health. There's a wonderful product. There's a great opportunity. That's your marketing. Your marketing is dropping down into this beautiful website. They're already on the beach. They got their fancy coconut. That's very nice. And they're so excited. They got a video there that's telling them all kinds of beautiful things about what this True Health webinar really is and why they got to check it out. So they're getting pretty excited now, and they are going to opt in. They click that fancy button there, and they get a nice little countdown timer, and now they're putting in their digits. And upon opt-in, they're going to get an instant replay. Now, this is pretty important. Now, what we're doing here is by building up this webinar that's going to be happening every Wednesday at this specific time, it's good to do that because you're going to get a lot of their attention if they're going to come to a scheduled event, just like you guys are doing right here and now. When you're watching something that's on a replay, you're not paying attention, and you might not be fully engaged in what you're doing. But we're going to give you an instant replay anyway because you're so excited. Maybe you just want to dive in right now. This instant replay that they get is actually going to be the real webinar from the previous week, right? So the week before is what that instant replay actually was. So the next one that's coming up and the day or however long it is for them is going to be the next webinar. They're going to get 2 Power Pack webinars back to back. So important to note, after they've opted in, you guys don't have to do all the follow-up. You don't have to always text everybody, make sure they're coming. The system is doing it for you. That's what the power of the funnel is. This has instant, the instant that they sign up, we're putting them into a system that's sending them out emails, reminding them, giving them links. It's texting them. If they gave us their mobile number, we will actually text them 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes before the live event so that they can just get that text, click that link, click that button, and be jamming with your webinar right off the bat, no matter where they are. It's important to see, too, that this is a mock live events. Now, for a while now, whether we were doing this, we were doing fully live events on Wednesdays. And then what we did with those live events is we recorded the chats that were happening, the great excitement coming out of the chat. We recorded all the chats, we recorded the videos, and then we put it together in a system that's doing a mock live system so that when a person actually arrives here, they're not getting a dinky little video going, oh, it doesn't seem like a webinar, dude. It just seems like somebody's replaying a video. No. They're sitting into a real feeling webinar that's going to have all of this hot action from everybody that's chatted all the weeks before in this webinar. It plays that chat out. So even though maybe you're marketing, you're doing a little bit of marketing, you only got one person, maybe you got two people sitting there at your webinar, it can be feeling kind of lonely, but not with a True Health webinar, because while they're sitting on your True Health webinar watching your amazing video, the chat is firing off dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of chats flying as throughout the entire presentation. So they're getting a feel for the activity that did once upon a time happen, but is now just kind of filtered through this mock live experience. So you're getting the edification. They're seeing a lot of action. They're getting excited. This is so key. You can't do automated webinars without something like this. You need that action. You need that. I mean, what you've been calling a webinar for? Just watch a video, right? So this is a key point that I want you to understand. That mock live event with chat roll is giving you the edification that you need to really sell the mission and the vision of what's actually happening in the video. And so that people really feel these stories and feel what's happening and feel the power and people that are all behind it, but might not just be sitting there at that very moment. So this is a beautiful part of the way the system works. True Health Webinar is really a powerful system. You're going to be notified whenever anybody is watching those webinars, and you're going to be able to follow up with people who have watched. So it's really a key component towards building your teams based upon the True Health philosophy. And if you're not doing this site yet, you need to be doing it, because much of what we're doing in the near future is going to be centered around this system in itself.
Absolutely. Lots of great developments coming, working with Shia Top and some other leaders, putting together some new freshened True Health webinars and some great new features. We can talk about that here in just a little bit.
So important to remember, while you are at the beach sipping your martinis with Gengen Ice.
Can I just jump in here real quick?
Oh, sure. Come on.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of these questions coming to Q&A, which is great. We're going to try to get to these at the end. We'll answer them either if it's from EWS or from the corporate side. I'm loving everybody's activity right now. Keep it up. And if you have people that you think might want to be on here, send them the link. If not, send them to our Facebooks, YouTube, anything. Get them in here. Get them on here, because this is really great stuff that everybody needs.
Absolutely. There's recording. There'll be a recording out as well. We'll be blasting out to everybody.
So it's important to understand that even while you are traveling out at the beach, having some good old fun, living that Enagic lifestyle, your system is automatically following up for you. So you don't always have to push every button. You don't have to make everything happen. If you're using the system as intended, your system is working for you. Very key component. Understand that and leverage it wisely. There's so much more potential even than what this slide is going to tell you. We'll get into that depth at a much later time. There's a lot of potential in this automated follow-up. So now I'm going to drop a little bit of an SEO bomb on you. SEO, search engine optimized. This is a key component, really. I mentioned this a little bit before. Our websites are replicated websites. If you've been around the industry, you know all about that term, replicated websites. And you happen to probably also know that the age-old saying, replicated websites don't get in search engines. They don't get indexed. This is not true for EWS. It's true for everyone else. I have not yet seen anybody else figure out what we figured out, what we've been doing for 14 years now. We know how to work our technology. We build our sites in very particular ways, not the standard ways, not the standard. Don't go get yourself an SEO expert and he's going to understand anything that we're doing. He probably won't. We do very special things behind the scenes that nobody ever realizes, but it's the search engines that realize it. So search engines read what we're putting out there and they index your websites. So it's very important to understand that SEO is possible. And if you're really serious about building your long-term business, SEO is not short-term. That's advertising. You're going to buy advertising for short-term. SEO is a long-term game. And if you're taking that long-term game really seriously, you're out there pushing your social media, you're pushing your content distribution, you're pushing out your backlinking, you're pushing your keywording, you've got your consistency moving and trucking along, and you're perhaps even blogging. Now, again, we can get into blogging later. We actually have training videos about that. You're not going to be blogging about King and Water. Don't do that. Nobody wants to read you blogging about King and Water anyway. There's other ways to do your blogging and stuff that can actually build great backlinks for you and great content, things that people really want to read. But again, we have other training videos on that. But the point is that if you're taking a consistent approach to your marketing, you're doing your short-term marketing, maybe you're doing your local marketing. We really love local marketing. And you take a consistent approach, tackling all these areas, and before you know it, your website's in the top 10. It happens organically, and we're behind the scenes helping that happen. We build tools, we make adjustments. We're always looking for how the sites are ranking, whether they go up or down as Google makes changes, and other search engines beyond Google. There is a world beyond Google. So we're looking all over the place, and we're looking globally, especially with that E2 website. I told you it has over 24 languages. Here's the thing. Do you realize most websites, even really professional ones that do multilingual, none of them have done it correctly. They don't build the HTML. They don't build the code of the website correctly. And what that ends up meaning is the search engine it just treats every page as another page in the website. It doesn't actually understand that this homepage is in English and this homepage is in French, and now they're the same page but different languages. And you have to be able to engineer the website source code in a way that search engines can understand that. And when you do that, then you're actually building a website that doesn't get down-raped for having so many pages that are kind of looking the same. And also you're building a website that's going to get into international search engines, especially when combined with some other features that I'll go into a little bit later. So I know I'm blasting you with a lot here, and this is a very hot topic. We've done a lot of training on SEO. We have a great video blog. If you don't know about it, it's enagicwebsystem.com/blog. And that video blog there, while some of the videos are a few years old, the marketing content to the SEO logic is really, it's nearly timeless. I won't say timeless in almost anything when it comes to technology, but it's still very strong, very good videos to check out. So SEO is possible. Play the long game. If your budget can afford it and you can get the higher tier plan so you can stack on all kinds of websites, do it. Start building every single website and every single link, and do it now, because where do you want to be a year from now? Where do you want to be 2 years from now? That's what this is about. You take that long curve to your SEO approach, stay focused on moving your short-term marketing and for your short-term sales, but play the long game as well. And I'm telling you, it pays off in the end. I do know members that just get orders straight off their websites. They don't even know who the person is. So Absolutely. That can happen.
Absolutely, Darryl. And I just want everyone to know that we're going to be revamping all of that training. This is webinar number 1. Within 2 to 3 weeks, possibly 2, maybe 3. It depends on how we can work that out. You guys will get notices very soon. We're going to start our next training. We're going to be walking through all this, but we've got a much, we did a 5-week webinar last time. I think it was, Darryl. where we gave everything all at once. I think the webinars were really long, but I've been working on a plan that's much tighter, much more easier, much more efficient for people that just want to have some very simple steps to follow through. They want to take on the whole kit and caboodle and still get the results they seek. I mean, guys, it's as simple as sharing. I mean, when you start, you get your domain name set up. Obviously, that's key. You're automatically, with EWS, you're automatically optimized for your local area and brand name. So if someone types in Kangen Water Tulsa, I guarantee they're going to find Michelle Rayleigh's website, for example, or wherever you're out in the world. And the key to that is getting your link out there on the internet. You can start by sharing it on social media and all the different channels that you have. The Google spiders and the other search engine spiders will come and pick that up and get it ranked. And that generally takes a little while, doesn't take too long, and then soon you're ranked, you got your local listing. I know for one thing, Darryl, every time I look for something, whether it be a razor or a hoodie or a widget, I'm always searching for the item that I want and the location. A lot of people want to buy local. So that is a valuable listing that a lot of people are getting a lot of great results with. And then, so this training is going to help you take it to the next level. It's going to give you some action steps on where you want to take things, what to do every day throughout the week. And obviously, I've said throughout our training that consistency is key. So all you got to do is maybe spend a few hours a week consistently doing these things that we're going to teach you, and you'll get the results. And it's an investment, guys. We're talking about building what we call online real estate. So you're making an investment into your business. And just by doing a few hours a week, but of course, the more you give, the more you receive. So the more you give to it, the more results you're going to get. But by doing that consistently and trusting the process, you're going to get a lot more results. And a lot of people are. So I'm excited to do that. I can't wait.
Absolutely. So as we were even talking about there, we do know of members that get random orders straight off of their websites.
Absolutely.
So this is something that a lot of people don't really realize is even possible. It's automated online ordering system. So, you fumble around your papers all the time, but did you even know that your EWS websites, for all of the paid memberships, all of these websites come with built-in e-commerce systems. So people can literally just click buy now and go through the purchase process, sign up as a distributor. Everything is digital. So you have this built into all of your websites. Now, it's important to note, too, there's other ways of placing digital orders, which I'll get into a little bit later. So I really want to cover a little bit about the back office. So this is a huge back office, really. It's been, growing over 14 years. Now, the back office has a lot of features. Don't let it overwhelm you. It's pretty easy to navigate once you understand some of the base concepts. Very fast, very easy to use. It is a full CRM solution that is built for Enagic. This is not your what do they call them? I can't even think. Monkey this, monkey that, monkey mails. You got all kinds of different kind of emailers and CRM systems out there. But those systems are just performing just their basic function. You got to be the one to think about all the other detail. Well, not with the Enagic back office. This CRM is engineered for your sales process and your product. So there's a lot of things you don't have to know how to do. It's all handled for you. So we're going to go through this back office, and I'm going to take it at the same kind of pace I've been at. I'm going to go kind of fast. Don't let it overwhelm you. These are really cool features. You get into them as you have time, and you find out how beautiful and easy it is to use. So first things first, managing your database. Guys, if you're not building a database, then you're not building a business. Database is important. It's not a fancy tech word that only tech people use. This is your contact database. You need to be building your database. You need to be cleaning your database. You need to be managing it. You need to be making sure that your database is always getting built. You're meeting people left and right and elevators and everywhere else. If you're hanging out at Walmart talking the True Health lifestyle, then you better be putting people in your database. Now, we make that easy to do with your mobile app. So when
I was about to say that Mobi makes it super easy. You can prospect on the run. We'll show you that.
You always have the ability to put people in. You've got to make sure that everybody's in your database. And I'm not talking about just the people that haven't bought from you yet. I'm talking about your team. I'm talking about your customers. You have both the team and customers. You need to be managing that and making sure that you're organizing a database, or you're not really building a business at all. You're just winging it, and we'll see what happens. Now, the thing is, sometimes that works and sometimes it blows up. Later down the line, you're going to be very dissatisfied with the mess that you have on your hands and how much work it's going to take to get it organized. So from the very beginning, build your database. Very important. This is your gold mine. This is the center part. This is the heart of everything. Make sure you're building your database. It's very important. We've got the contact manager in the back office, and we also have the same thing in the mobile app. So there's no excuse. You can always be working on your database. The other feature of the back office is the contact emailer. This is a very wonderful feature. It gets unlimited email broadcasting. You don't have to go get those third-party services to do your emails. We actually have it all built in. And the beautiful thing about it is there's a lot that goes into sending emails. There's a lot that you have to maintain and manage. There's a lot of tech that you don't even want to know about. And we're handling all that for you. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. If I told you some of the crazy things that this email system does behind the scenes to make sure that your mail gets delivered and then your response comes back to you, you would probably lose your hair. Eric did. So it's important to know the email system.
Can't be saying that.
The email system is unlimited. You can come in here easily. You can be segmenting your contacts if you're maintaining your list as you should be. You can be grouping your contacts together, coming in here, making targeted emails to specific groups, but yet are very personalized too. This is not your BCC on Gmail. This is literally, you can email a group and say, hello, first name, and it will replace the first name with the person's contact. So you get that personal touch. People really feel like you're reaching out to them. It's also great to know we got templates. We got hundreds of templates in here. This emailer, it includes so many emails pre-written that you can load up. I suggest modifying them, but you can load up and click send and go. It's fine if you want to do that. I feel like everybody should be adding their own flair, their own personal touch to everything. So I like to treat a template as just that, a template. You load it up, you modify it, you put your own details in it, and then you send it off. This is a powerful feature. It allows you to segment your groups, email those contacts, track the statistics. You're going to be able to know who is reading your emails, who is clicking the links in your emails. You're going to be able to target the people who's reading your emails. There's really a lot of power here. Beautiful thing is it's super simple to use. And then the more that you use it, the more you learn the advanced features that can really make your business skyrocket. So this is a great feature. Don't miss out on the contact emailer. Soon coming to Mobi as well, the mobile app. This is also a part of that contact emailer feature, but this is kind of more like a service that EWS offers. Again, remember I told you the membership fees that EWS receives goes back into the budget that builds what EWS is. Not only builds what EWS is, but also builds other systems like the Enagic USA e-commerce platform and stuff. When Enagic wants to add additional features like, hey, maybe the financing online, then that's where the funding comes from. EWS is actually creating that systems that everybody says that they need. One Click is one of those cool features that funding goes into. One Click is where we actually do the research, write up a nice piece of marketing for you. We do it a lot around holidays and such, where as you can see, this is a tax write-off. So this is kind of like a holiday that nobody loves. You can send out these emails in a click. So what we do is we email you an email that kind of looks like this. You receive an email like this. It shows you a preview of the email that you can send with one click to your database. And then you click that nice fancy little button there, clickety-clackety, and we're at the contact emailer in the back office, just like that. The email is loaded up in your fancy Kangen Water email template. It's going to be customized for your prospects right off the bat. It's going to have your fancy little signature down at the bottom, as if you took the time to sit down and write all of this and make the graphics, make it look all beautiful, all by your lonesome, but you didn't. We do that for you.
I love your voice inflection tonight.
I'm feeling a little bit silly. So
can I just add one thing about the email?
Yeah, lay it on us.
Just a tip for anybody that is doing emails and sending out your emails through EWS, your subject line is your key. If your subject doesn't grab their eyeball, nothing will. And there's
absolutely correct
huge tip I want to give you. Do not use emojis in your subject line, please. I've seen it millions of times, and I get it all the time in my junk folder. You know, it's like when you use an emoji, nobody thinks you're a professional. A teenager with
hot fire stuff.
There ain't no professionals in this room. Come on now.
Yeah. We can all pretend, can't we? But
nothing but emojis. Bam, bam, bam. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's great though with EWS, man, you can target your message. And that's really what we've been teaching from the beginning. I mean, you're absolutely right, Steve, you know, but also in the subject body and what you're talking about and the links that you provide in your emails, you want it to land on the appropriate page. You want them to see exactly what you're talking about right in front of their face, whether it be the ebook offer, the DVD, or a specific part of your website. You know, you really got to put some thought into what you're doing. And when you send someone a link, you want them to go exactly where you're talking about. You know, when you send someone just a broad link to your website, it doesn't make any sense with what you said in your email or a post on Facebook or wherever. You lose them, right, Steve? I mean, it's just it's really important to make sure that you drive that message through and it's fluid all the way to the end.
Absolutely. And Eric and I will be we'll be doing a webinar like this that's more detailed on email marketing, A/B testing, all the different nuances that you want to kind of look at and see how to optimize your marketing activities through email, through your posting and whatnot. But we'll do a webinar on this at a future date. But just to put that out there, don't put emojis in your.
There we go. I was going to say, where's your face?
I was trying not to hog up bandwidth, but anyway, yeah. Don't put emojis in your subject. We'll go through all of this at a later date. Today's just a general overview, but anybody that is sending emails, like I saw a comment from Jody. She said, "This is the only way I send out emails to prospects and teams." And so
that's the way.
I figured, hey, might as well chime in and give a little bit of marketing input on that as far as don't do that.
I'm so looking forward to it, man. Yeah, we've got a great plan ahead. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. It's awesome. But I'll digress. I'll go back into my dark corner and let Darryl continue. Sorry for.
Hey, send me one of those T-shirts behind you, will you?
Hey,
I'm serious.
You know nothing about this one, huh?
I wear a small, large. A small large.
This is only half of my collection.
Okay, well, hook me up, bro.
But I figured it was a better background than a white wall. So
I love it.
All right, Darryl, I digress. Back to you, my man.
All right. So this is the one-click follow-up. As you saw, we did click on that one-click button and we got this nice email. We do these pretty frequently, so always keep a lookout on your email box. If you see that one-click, smack that button and have fun sending out an email. And also, don't forget, inside that email system is also all of these customizable templates. There's a lot here, and the list is growing. And we also come back around and do updates as is needed. So, have fun cruising through all these different emails. There's all kinds of different designs, all kinds of different content. Add your own flair to them. Cool thing is this. Look, you load up a template and you add your own flair, even if you're a crazy person who loves emojis. You add your own flair and hit save. You could save that as a template instead of sending it. And then it shows up here in this template list. So you can kind of build your own library of templates. This is very key. You're wanting to run a business, right? You want to also build your own flavor, your own approach to things. So, using some of our templates as your base and then modifying them, putting your own flair into them and saving them as your own templates, this is really key. Build your own template list. It's very good to do. So that leads us out of the emailer system, and we're going to go into the SEO, back into the SEO. So the SEO system is really a cool technology hiding behind EWS. I'm not, I could probably sit here and talk for just an hour and all the tech stuff, but I know you guys don't want to hear it. So I'm going to try to really minimize how I approach this topic. I'm going to put it basic. The code behind all your websites is engineered for SEO, as you heard me say before, but also we have the website manager paired up with the domain manager, as you can see here on the next slide. And this is a key component. We launched this, I think, about 2 years ago, near December. This was before Google started forcing everybody into SSL. As some of you might know, you've all seen it. You load the Chrome browser up, you go to a website and it says, not secure. And it scares everybody off like little rats. We don't know what that means, but it's really just Google's way of trying to force the internet into doing SSL. They want secure websites. They don't care if you're not taking credit cards. They want everything secure. So it's kind of Google's approach to things. They also give a tiny little boost to your rank, your SEO rank, if you are SSL. So before they actually launched that entire thing, we were already running ahead of the steam. We created this domain manager, and this domain manager actually replaces a much more antiquated system that we had before. This allows you to buy your domains directly in the back office. No more running off to GoDaddy land. We don't like GoDaddy land. They're always trying to upsell you. Be careful in GoDaddy land. Don't go there. Go straight to your back office and buy a domain. The prices are really just the same as you would find anywhere else. So you don't have to worry about jacked up prices or upsells of anything. We sell you your domain and you rock and roll. It's all integrated. It's very easy. As you can see, if I were to click one of these domains right now, bada bing, we have the details of that domain. It makes it so easy. Now you can switch your domain between any one of the websites that you have attached to your account. You click it, you click save, and it's instantly done. I'm going to put a little bit of a warning here. Don't be switching up your websites that often. If you're building SEO, you don't want to be changing the website that's on your domain frequently. If you're building SEO, keep the same website and keep building on that. Have a good reason, and only a good reason, to actually change your website once you've started your SEO program. As far as SSL and HTTPS is concerned, as some of you might know, SSL is not free. It does have a cost associated with it. If you go to GoDaddy, I think or somewhere, I don't know, $127 a year, I think is what GoDaddy sells them for.
Can I chat real quick on this, on the SSL?
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt your flow again. SSL certs are also not, it's, even though like on GoDaddy, it's $100 and something. That's for your basic SSL. It's not for top tier SSL. SSL is also sold on tiers, and depending on how much you're willing to pay for it, depends on how much of a guarantee your site's going to have. And that's a big thing to consider too when you're thinking about SSLs. I'll let Darryl go ahead and continue with that. I just wanted to put that out there, that SSL is not a certificate you just buy. It's one-time thing. It's tiers to that as well.
Yeah. And you got to renew it every year. SSL, somebody's asking what SSL is, just to link up the terms. When you do HTTPS and you see that nice little green lock, that's SSL. So it does stand for Secure Socket Layer, something you don't really want to know. But bottom line is you have to buy an SSL certificate in order to get that nice little green HTTPS at the top. As Steve said, they do sell in different tiers. They could be upwards of thousands of dollars a year. They're really quite expensive, and we wanted to be able to tackle this problem for you guys without boosting your expenses, right? So you don't want to have to be paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per year maintaining SSL for every single domain name that you have, or every subdomain that you have. So, and you also don't even know what it is and don't even want to think about it. So we built this in for you. It does have an intrinsic cost to us, so we weren't able to make it free to everybody, but we were able to tie it into our higher tier plan. So if you go with the distributor plan or you go with the leader plan, we will buy your SSL certificates for you for every domain, every website address that you add into this domain manager. We buy it, we deploy it, we get it running for you. You don't even have to think about it. You come in here, you'll see that your domain is secured after you've added it. It does take maybe 30 minutes or so as our systems process it automatically for you, but it's all done for you. If you're on the starter package, you'll see this. It'll say, hey, you need to upgrade if you want your SSL. But it's well worth it. The savings you're getting by going with the distributor package is just $75 a month. The savings that you're getting all kinds of extra service, and you don't have to spend those hundreds of dollars a year to maintain your own SSL or HTTPS. So I wanted to really kind of cover that, because what this domain manager is really pulling off is we're really expanding upon your ability to go global by giving you HTTPS. You're getting more ranks from the search engine, but we're also, when you're on this higher tier plan, we're also going to distribute your websites around the world. So we're automatically pushing your websites to edge location servers that exist all around the world, so that when a Google or another search engine visits your website from India, it's just as fast as it was if they visited it from the United States. This means that you're getting a bigger rank boost if you have the Hindi language on your E2 and you're coming, the search engine is coming from India, then you're going to get good rankings. You're not going to get downranked for being hosted in America while trying to have an Indian website. So lots of technology that goes into making that work. This is the SEO boost and your HTTPS. We do it all for you. All you got to do is have that higher tier plan, and everything happens magically. One more feature I want to get into in the back office. This is something you all need to pay attention to. You probably already did it if you're one of the newer people that have signed up with EWS, and you already validated at least one of your ID numbers. But many of us do have multiple ID numbers. It's important to come into your back office or into Mobi and manage your ID numbers. That means validate every single one of them, get them loaded in there. You can tag them, name them whatever you want. This is a great place to organize your ID numbers. We got a new feature coming along the way, Team ID. We've heard from a lot of leaders where they help their team members book their first sales and so on and so forth. So we actually are working on this beautiful little Team ID managers where you can actually link up with your team inside EWS and get their profiles of ID numbers. And we told Shia he needs to be getting his things validated as well. He said he'll do that later. But normally their ID numbers will be displayed in that area there, and it helps you because you can help them book a sale. Let's say you needed to book a sale for one of your team members. You can just click on their ID, open up your Mobi, and go to town, and you book the sale under their ID. So this Team ID feature is really kind of like the beginning of a bigger system that we're looking at putting together to help you guys more effectively manage the teams that you are building. And as I said before, you can do this in Mobi. So no excuse. Pick out your phone, do it, get it done. So the next thing I really want to cover here, I told you before that your social media, your business Facebook page, stuff like that, how do you build it? How do you design it? Look at it. This is how we do it. We have a boatload of compliant marketing graphics. So this is worth its weight in gold. Well, maybe more than its weight because it doesn't weigh much at all. But anyway, there's a lot of these graphics that you will find in your back office. If you go into the, let's see, I think it's under business tools and check out some graphics there. We got graphics for Twitter. We got graphics for Instagram. We got viral graphics to help you share things that go viral. We got Facebook header banners. We got all kinds of stuff made for you, ready to go. All you got to do is grab them and use them. This is pretty big. You don't have to do all this work yourself. That's what I mean about a CRM. That's a Enagic focus. This is all the stuff that's actually there for you. And can you believe for $30 a month? God, somebody's got to save me from that. So the next topic is Enagic Mobi. If you don't have the mobile app yet, you need to get the mobile app. Enagic Mobi is the hottest ticket for the past year or so. We've really been pushing a lot of our development budget into Mobi. If you don't have it yet, go to your Google Play, go to your App Store, search Enagic. It'll be at the top. Install it. All you got to do is log in with your EWS username and password, and you have your whole business in your pocket. Really, Mobi is really powerful. If we take a look at what just some of the things that Mobi does, we can go into this deeper at another point in time. But I'm just going to show you real quick. We got Enagic news. You can stay up to date, and everything Enagic wants to be telling you guys is going to be in your pocket. Always there. You're going to get notifications when Enagic needs to let you know something, or when EWS has a new feature. Everything is right here, organized for you in a beautiful news section. And what's really cool too is the news lets you share, so you can share to your social media and keep your teams informed. We also have great notifications. So as you saw before, when somebody opts in to watch your video, bada bing, bada boom, you got a notification. We're expanding upon these notifications now to make them ever more useful, and also opening up more avenues to help you communicate more fluidly while you're on the go. So notifications are really, really powerful for your Mobi app. We got contacts, lots of contacts. Hope you got lots of contacts. If you're maintaining your database, you got lots of contacts, and this is going to help you maintain that. There's lots of cool features in here that you can enjoy and help you maintain your database. We got the feature that allows you to send ebooks and newsletters, so you can pop on some ebooks and newsletters to that person standing in the elevator that you don't have time to talk to, but they want to know more. Send them off the eco-friendly ebook. Bada bing, bada bam, they're done. Enagic product presenter, you're standing in that elevator and you do got time. You can sit there and flop through some machines real quick and show them about this cool technology. We also have the video library. This is a really cool feature that I talked a little bit about before. It allows you to send, share, all kinds of fancy cool stuff. But what you also can do with this is when you are doing your local marketing and you have a presentation, you can cast videos from your library right up onto your projector or onto your TV and make it very easy to actually play things for your audiences. So as I told you before, we were going to go over just a little bit of that Enagic digital ordering system, and I'm going to really kind of fly through this. You're probably going to have to take the replay to actually understand it. The Enagic digital ordering system. So we start off at the Enagic Mobi. It has an order wizard built into it. No more paperwork, right? We're going to pre-fill the order by loading the contact data and selecting a machine, right? So we actually pull all that data into Enagic Mobi. In a single button press, we're able to send the order to your customer's phone. So if you're not dealing with them in the flesh, you can actually send it right over to their phone, and they click the link, they load up the order page, and then the customer has the ability to sign, to review all of the agreements, to actually sign them. They do it with their little digit right there on their little phones or their mouse if they're on a computer. And they sign all the agreements, they click in the payment information, and off they go. You are notified. Bada bing, you got a sale. We love those kind of notifications. Those are the most fun to come in. And what's really cool, now you know exactly when that order is completed. Your buyer's details are also posted right back to your back office. This is a really key point because we're talking about funnels all the time, right? You got to make sure this kind of stuff is automated. So your back office is going to know every single person that has either bought a machine as a customer or a user, as Enagic calls them, or bought a machine as a distributor and signed up for your team. We got 2 great campaigns in your back office that are going to be sending out emails automatically on the fly. If you sell to a distributor, they're instantly, as soon as they click pay, they're getting an email from you welcoming them to your team. This happens right now. You can expand upon that kind of a thing, add more emails into it to onboard your team members in an automatic fashion. This is a great feature that you might not know about. What's really cool is also having order status tracking. How many times have you booked that order and not known where the heck is it? Does UPS got it? Where is it? Don't know? Well, now you do. If you booked it digitally, either through Mobi or any of your websites, that order will actually be displayed right there in Mobi. I'm going to show you that real quick. Pushing all through, we got the pre-filled saved carts. We got the, remember I told you you can complete now or send the order via email. That's that fancy little button that you can click to send it off. Then we have the order status. Now this is going to show you every order that has been done through your website. It's going to show you their tracking information, what they bought, etc. So when your customer comes to you and says, "Hey, where's it at?" You can say, "Hey, I know where it's at. It's right at your doorstep, dude. Go check it out. And you don't have to call Enagic and bother those guys for, hey, where's this stuff at? Nobody likes to do that. So all of that data is made available to you. This is amazing. Is it going to be beyond the United States and Canada? Heck yeah, it is. Steve says it is. Steve's going to back us up on that one. We're going to get this global. Gotta have it. So it's coming. A few more screens. Then I'm going to show you a special deal that's available to you right now. Might not be up there forever, but it's going to be there now. We have the billing management system inside Mobi. Once you have your Mobi loaded up, you can go into the billing management system. It allows you to manage your account. You can add websites, remove websites, change your plan, everything you need to do. And what's really cool right now is we have this wonderful special, as you can see listed there at the top. If you're not already on the distributor or the leader plan, it allows you to upgrade to these special deals. I'll give you a little bit of a zoom in on what these upgrade offers are. To the leader plan, 45% off. You could go monthly or annual, doesn't matter. Normally $180 a month, now $99. To the distributor plan, we have a 25% off the annual version of the distributor plan. Normally, if you were paying distributor by the month, it'd be like $900 a year. Now you can get it for $675. You can grab that one too. The starter plan, if you're a free member right now and you just want to get your feet wet and get going, you can go starter, get an extra month for all that love and training that you're going to do. $30 a month. Hey man, you can't beat this. This is amazing. A lot of stuff here. So that is the end of the overview. I hope your hair is standing up in excitement.
I just want to say one thing about this discount. This is huge. And, well, if you don't get in on it now, it might not be there next month.
What he's saying is Enagic doesn't like the discount.
They don't, but we've been campaigning to keep it around, and I think we've got to
keep telling them to take it down, and they're like, I don't hear what you're saying. No, I'm right. But yes,
hey guys, just so you know, don't go anywhere yet. We have a lot more exciting information coming.
Hey, Shia, welcome back.
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, you know what? I was engulfed. I've got just pages and pages of notes. And, you know, just going back on the price, that's why I called you guys, was because I was spending a lot of money just trying to keep my own websites going and everything else. And then my tech guy left me in a sense. And so I was scrambling. And I at the same time, I had the ESW websites and I was paying the monthly. Now that I'm learning, just like so many distributors that are on the call, so many guests that are on the call right now, guys, we've had it. And I apologize to these gentlemen that I didn't utilize it. And that's the whole reason why there's 1,600 people registered, because we're out there saying this is a tool that we all need and have access to. And the price is for a business to invest in your business. It's nothing. I got a list of things. Can I just share just some things that I just
Please, the floor is yours, my friend.
First of all, this is our business success is not individual. It's team effort. And these guys here, all of you boys there that are on the call, and everybody that's out there as guests, we're all one team.
We are.
And that's what, you know, I have to keep coming back to. Why are we doing this? How are we going to become more successful? I truly believe it is a team effort. So I love what you guys have done for us as a team. You've done your part, and we're going to do our part. As distributors, we're going to get on with EWS. As distributors, we're going to learn EWS. As distributors, we're going to master EWS, because that's the only way we are all going to succeed 10xing our business with Enagic. I truly believe that. So, you know, we're all leaders in this business. So I have always said, you know, lead by example, not really. Lead by a good example, you know. And they say practice is perfect. No, not really. Perfect practice makes perfect. So this is what, you know, if you want to lead your team, if you want to be the leader, if you want to lead the industry, this is a tool, a Enagic web system for what we need to have going forward with our business is what we need to have, in our toolbox and utilize. Now, not everybody is going to need it right away. Say some of the teammates don't even know how to cut and paste in an email. Am I correct?
Yeah.
They're going to grow. That's what I mean. But
we're learning, man.
But for everybody else, they're going to need this. The millenniums, anybody who wants to work from home, anybody who wants to expand their business globally, all that. That's why this is such an important tool. Here's what I love. I took notes on everything, but I put more notes of what I love than what you guys are saying. I love the CRM and SEO, all these acronyms, right? We as don't have to,
SSL loves letters.
SSL, exactly. We as distributors, we don't have to know it yet. We don't have to. You guys are the masters. It rolls right off your tongue. So when you're a master in your industry, just like when we first started as 1A, what was ORP? Now, just take baby steps with this business, with this. So I love the CRM, which is the customer relationship management system. Every business that is successful today and going into the future has to have one. And this is your business. So guess what, guys? You have to have one. I'm going to be the coach today, the business coach, and I'm going to say, you know what? You want to succeed? You got to have a CRM, and we have it with EWS. SEO, they're going to do that for us. That's search engine optimization. You know what? It's getting us to the top. You want to be recognized. You want to brand yourself. You want to brand the company. You want to brand your love. You want to brand your lifestyle. They're going to help us do that. We're going to learn how to do that. I love that.
One thing I want to say, it's kind of tooting my own horn, but
don't do that.
The Google and the ads and stuff like that. And I am very proud to say that last Thursday, when we checked, 3 EWS sites were in the top 4 of ads on Google.
Sweet.
3 EWS sites were top 4 on Google.
Awesome. So you guys do that part. You're amazing. Love you guys for that. I love the fact that we can you said the word custom options to fit us or to fit whoever. This is your business. You've created so much, but yet we still have that customizability. I love that. Your customer service. I cannot thank Enagic Web System enough for your customer service. It's professional. It's polite. You guys are, God, you go on and above. I just bought some hardware today. My high definition camera and my microphone. You know what? I called you guys. I called Rob over there to help me test drive this to make sure it all works. So again, you guys are going on and above. What does this have to do with Enagic Web System? It has everything, because we have to have the tools that work for us, and our tools have to work with you guys. So I can't thank you guys enough for, how polite and how kind and how smart and brilliant you guys are to make it easy for us.
And I want to say from corporate side that EWS customer service, I'm not sure how many of you guys that are watching were here for the new website launch and the back office launch that happened a couple of years back, but their crew, I guess I should say our crew, because we're all one, but we're phenomenal. And
I just said that.
Customer inquisitions, questions, complaints, figuring out what to do, how to fix this issue. They're on it all the time. Even just now in the chat, like I looked over into the Facebook live stream and I said, hey, Rob, can you jump into the live stream, help this guy out who said he paid for it? He's like, yeah, I'm on it. Boom. And he's already got it done.
Yeah, that's what I mean about you guys, and going with that, it leads me right into company compliant. It's so important for us to be compliant with the company. I came from a background of contractual. Everything's contractual. You know what? Every business in the world, especially here in America, is contractual. And you know what? We don't have to worry about that. When we're working with EWS, when we're using the flyers, when we're using the videos, you guys, we're in compliant. Let them deal with that. We don't. It's one less thing I have to worry about, and you have to worry about as a distributor, so that we can do what we do best, and that is sign up people and make all 6 points. Okay, or 1 or 4, whatever you guys are at. Tech support. I already said that you're phenomenal. The look and the feel of the Mobi, the look and the feel of the website. I have to say it, it's very professional. It's very clean. It's very positive look, you know, because I see a lot of websites and I look at a lot of websites and we run in the caliber of the top industries, whether it be Apple, whether it be BMW, whether it be Nike. You compare EWS websites and we have that professionalism for $30 starting, you know, or $158, $180 for the leadership package. The professionalism that we are getting, guys, it's like, what a deal. It's definitely a steal. So I had to say that.
Yeah.
Going back to the CRM just quickly, the prospect capture and organization. Oh my gosh, huge. If anybody understands or knows about, you know, contact lists and how important it is, data, you know, all these big companies, I don't care if it's Google to Costco to, you know, your local grocery store, they want your email, they want your phone number, they want your information, they want your buying habits, and they want to study it and they want to serve you. And that's what this is. So all the prospects that we have, your prospect list should be everything that's in your cell phone should be in the back office, and every new person that you're coming into contact should be going into your back office so that you can track and you can gauge. And if they unsubscribe, thank them or thank you. You know, thank you, EWS. They unsubscribe. That means one less person, one less minute that I have to think about them, right? So prospect capturing an organization, amazing. For 2019, my personal goal and the goal for that I wanted to share with all of Enagic was that, you know what, I wanted to automate our sales. You know, make them as automatic and make them as automated as we can. And with EWS, we're going to be able to do that. EWS is the perfect tool that's going to take our average business to an exceptional, extraordinary business. This is the way that we're going to be able to 10x it in just, you know, by mastering this. I truly believe it. So I'll give it back to you guys. I got a lot more, but I think I covered the highlights that I wanted to cover for why EWS.
Wow. Can't thank you enough,
I don't
Shia.
think it could have been said better, basically.
Thank you, guys. I mean, I really appreciate it, especially coming from Shia and Enagic themselves. You know, Darryl and I put our heart and souls into this company. We've invested, you know, all of these years because we believe in the product. We believe in the mission of true health. We believe in look, guys, I have seen so many millionaires made in this business. It's undeniable that this is an incredible opportunity. There's nothing else out there like it. Darryl and I have been working with network marketing companies for many, many years. We've never seen anything like it. In fact, we don't take a lot of clients because they're nothing like Enagic. I mean, we have a standard now because of Enagic. This particular opportunity is here for, it seems like a lifetime. You know, I'm excited. You know, after all this time, I'm not bored. I'm ready to take it to the next level. I absolutely love everyone out there. I see you all as family. And, you know, we're launching this, you know, it's on the screen right now. We're launching this movement. We launched it last year. We did it for the first time. We kind of get the energy moving. It's called the Yes Movement. And it's a hashtag, Yes Movement 2019. I invite you all to share the energy in all of your posts or wherever you feel like putting that energy out there. It's the energy of yes. And the way that I view it personally is, you know, it's the creative energy of yes. And you can see some points on the screen, but it's the energy of creation. The universe says yes. Mother Earth says yes. You know, abundance is yes. Success is yes. You guys follow me?
Yes.
Prosperity is yes. It's not no. Manifestation, creating is yes. Receptivity, being open is yes. Healing yourself in all ways is yes. Feeling joy, kindness, and love is yes. So, and there is no other place that I can think of in all of our experience and even clients we've worked with in the past where we could actually, where this energy is alive. And the reason the energy is alive is not because of me or Siha or Darryl or Steve or anyone else. It's because of us. We're the ones that create that energy, and the water, Mr. Shiro and his vision and the water and the compensation plan and true health, mind, body, finances, all of these elements create a whole person. You know, you can join any network marketing company out there. You can buy any, you know, gadget, fluid, or, you know, whatever, you know, but you're never, from our experience, you're never going to find anything that has such deep, profound benefit and change in your life as Enagic. Because the system works, the water works, the community is loving, receptive, open. We care about you. You care about us. And that's what keeps this thing going around. So I'm encouraging everyone to kind of join what we're doing here. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be a member of EWS to do it, obviously. This is our movement. It's everyone's movement.
It helps.
It's the world's movement. You know, it's what we're going to do. We're going to start vibrating with this energy of yes. And by doing that, by putting out yeses, saying yes to life, to success, to prosperity, yes to health, yes to joy, kindness, peace, and love, we're going to shift our inner world, which will shift our outer world. And by working together, we magnify that and we create an unbelievable result. I've already seen over the time that we've launched this and we've created some movement energetically, how that has a positive impact on people that don't even understand what we're talking about. The word yes is just so open. It's like, and the more time that you feel and project yes into the universe, the more yeses you're going to get back. And obviously we want a lot of yeses. So this whole, it's a symbiotic, like, receptive, synergistic relationship that is available to all people anywhere in the world, no matter if they're in Enagic or not. I mean, it's from my view, it's the universe, it's God, it's creation, it's what creates all things in our experience. So I'm just really excited to present this and to be a part of it myself, and to invite all of you to be a part of it. And we're going to do some exciting things this year. It's really about unity, togetherness, and it's Shia, Steve, Darryl, I, and our entire team in EWS, and many other leaders out there in the field. And of course, all of you, you know, our door is completely open. We're all in this together. We invite you to be a part of this and just project that into the universe and be a part of you know, sharing your truth, sharing the truth of true health, and getting that vibrated out to the world so that we can help people achieve what they want. There's no reason people should be suffering in this world today. There's no reason why people shouldn't be creating wealth and prosperity. It's available to all. Abundance is life. And I'm just excited that we have a vehicle that's absolutely perfect for that type of thing, guys. So just want to close with that. And again, thank everybody for being here. Stay tuned to our channels. We've got a lot of exciting things coming up. Within a couple of weeks, we're going to be launching our next training. We are going, look, we blew your minds tonight. So we're going to be diving into a lot of powerful subjects. We're going to break all this down. The entire Enagic web system is going to be redone for you. We're going to do all the training from A to Z. We're here to coach you, to be your friends, to help guide you towards the success that you deserve. And with the yes energy, we're going to make it happen, guys.